Alright, so we're inside the fit. As you can see, as soon as we turn it on, there's a check engine light. I've already read that code with my code scanner. Check the video above for an older video of what I use, but basically, here's the code. I'll show you on my phone. I took a screenshot, so... Alright, so the fault code was P0848, transmission fluid pressure sensor, switch B circuit high. And what would happen is after I drive away, so not right now it's on park and reverse, but later, and I can get a clip of this, but later when I start driving, the D would start blinking. And basically, and one of the symptoms for this problem is when I'm on the highway, the car doesn't want to seem to shift up to the higher gears, and I'd be at a super high RPM and it freaked the wife out. But I looked up a guide on Fit Freaks, and I also asked a mechanic friend to verify where the location of this issue is on this year Fit, and it's right by the radiator down at the bottom. I can link you guys the guide in the description below, so check for that. It'll also link the part numbers below, and it's advisable to go with OEM parts on this one, just to ensure that everything works. I ordered these parts at Honda. Good thing Honda's only like 2 kilometers away from my house or whatever. So let's go ahead and pick those up and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I got the car in the garage, jacked it up. Make sure to use a jack stand. Very important. Don't kill yourself doing this. Alright, let me just show you guys where the switch is. So this switch is actually right, let's see if I can. Alright, so just behind the dipstick you can see the orange switch further down there. Hang on, let's see if I can focus in. Right there, see that orange switch there? I've unplugged the connector. You can see it's right underneath it. But it would make sense for that to start malfunctioning, because just from the position of where it is, it's exposed to all the road elements. Here's a better look at it. See, here's a better look at it. It's right there. This is the switch, orange fella here, and this is the connector. So it would make sense that it would start malfunctioning because it's exposed to all the salt, all the water, because it's all the way close to the lowest point of the car. Alright guys, so now I'm back with a proper wrench for this job. I tried checking for a 7/8 shallow socket, but I brought the replacement part with me and it wouldn't clear the sensor part. So I figured this would be the best way to go for this job, because a deep socket wouldn't clear the tight space and a shallow socket won't clear the sensor. So let's get to it. I've already gone ahead and sprayed the existing sensor on there with penetrating fluid. So let it sit for a couple minutes and let's hit it. Okay guys, and this little sucker came loose in no time at all. Just goes to show, basically just showing how critical it is to have the right tools for the job. I just pull this little plastic trim back, fit the wrench over it like so, and push this way, and that loosened it. Look how loose it is. Like it's not on there like super tight. I can start like spinning this, and we're gonna lose a bit of fluid, but that's okay. You want the flat side of the washer facing the housing, and the rounded part of the washer facing the wiring, if that makes sense, of the switch. Okay guys, super easy. Rounded part facing this thing, flat part facing the housing, which is this thing. Okay, I'm gonna thread this off camera and thread the new one on along with the replacement washer. Alright guys, here's a look at the old sensor that I just pulled off. Yeah, and there's a washer stuck along with it. You might wonder why your replacement part is brown. Make sure to buy the OEM part. It's just more reliable, and the reason why it's different is because Honda went ahead and replaced this part with this part, because this part has like a dimple that lets moisture and all that other crap in, and that's just making it prone to malfunction. So that's why we go with this. Both the same thread pitch, both the same size wrench. So yeah, let's go ahead and throw this on along with the washer. I can include the torque specs for this thing in the description or on here on the screen, but I'm not gonna go ahead and use those torque specs only because I'm comfortable with what I think is right. I've been, you know, replacing these things for a long time, or not these specific things, but things like this, and I trust my judgment. But for you guys, I'll include it, use a torque wrench and get it to spec, and that's it. And basically just reattach the wiring here at the end, and you're good to go. Super easy, only takes minutes if you have the right tool, which is this wrench here. Okay guys, I just drove it around the block. No check engine light, D isn't flashing, so as you can see, D is no longer flashing, no check engine light.